doing? How you doing? Welcome again to another episode. Ron's opinion don't matter. Another beautiful, wonderful day. God is good all the time. Just blessed to be here. It's an amazing time to be alive. Thankful and grateful to God across the board. But let's get into this. We'll see how this plays out. But so Chicago's mayor, technically, and the governor, retarded, so crazy self. Chicago's mayor says that he don't want Trump's help. You can't make this stuff up. This is why these people, these Democratic politicians are so hilarious to me. Because he said he don't want Trump's help. Brandon Johnson says he don't want Trump's help. You see my point? See, a lot of time when people vote for these identity politics, meaning voting for somebody because they match your skin color, turns into a big problem down the road. And this is where the problem turns into that. Out of his mouth, Brandon Johnson keeps saying, oh, I want to look out for black and brown people. Meanwhile, he hasn't done anything to look out for black and brown people in Chicago. Just his cronies. That's it. The everyday, hard-working citizens of Chicago are still under the same duress. See, the thing of it is that he personally don't have to worry about the crime because it doesn't affect him. He got security. He got stuff around him to protect his life. So he don't want Trump's help because it doesn't affect him personally. See, when it affects you personally, then you'll cry for help. But as long as you're good, you don't care what happened to the citizens of Chicago. They can care less what happens to the people in Chicago. And that's why I say, again, keep voting for these type of people that don't care about the city. Look how hard Brandon Johnson was fighting for illegal immigrants. He was fighting hard because all of them on that end are scamming the system and getting money for them and their cronies that way. That's why they want to keep these illegals over here. But again, Brandon Johnson, out of his own mouth, said he don't want Trump's help. As if he's doing a bang-up great job himself. See, at some point, get off your pride and say, okay, maybe I'm over my head with this one. Maybe I do need help because whatever it is that I'm doing is not improving the situation for the voters. So instead of sitting there trying to chest pump Brandon Johnson, how about you actually take the help and care more about your citizens and get all the help you can? So you keep talking about funding. I know why y'all talking about funding, because that gives y'all more money to launder to yourselves and scam for yourselves. Hey, Joyce, how you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. Right. And my thing is this, is that you're sitting there saying you don't want help, but I clearly see you over your head. The murder rate in Chicago is off the roof. The poverty is off the roof. The destruction is off the roof. And you're still sitting there acting. Obviously, you got those glasses that Brandon Johnson wear. You can't actually see what's going on because you blind. You say, oh, we don't want more police and that didn't work. Yes, it does work. Clearly, it works. But you don't want to admit that it works because you did not decide to do it. That's what that is. But again, he don't care if the people they don't care if the people in their community is being robbed. They don't care if the hardworking citizens of that community is being carjacked, murdered, dodging bullets. They don't care about none of that stuff. All they care about is how much more money these Democrats are going to put in their pockets. That's it. That's why when I do these videos and I see these liberals that come in my channel and I call them out because I know who the real racists are. They are. They virtual signal like they there for you, but the reality of it is they are the ones that wants the destruction in these type of communities. They don't want it to get better for you. Why? Because that way they can continue to exploit those neighborhoods and take advantage of those neighborhoods, just like Brandon Johnson is doing right there in Chicago, and a lot of these Democrats are doing across the board. They're doing the very same thing over and over and over. You ask yourself this question. Look at all the places in the United States of America that Democrats run and look at the conditions of how they all look. That's not political. That's a fact. Yes, that's not political. That's a fact. Everywhere that Democrats have control of is a mess. It's crime, poverty, devastation, hardship. Everything that they put their hands on turns into a mess. And for some reason, we as Americans haven't seen it for years. That's the reason why I stepped away from the Democratic Party. And that's the reason why until they change their mentality and make America first, it's all in on them. And I don't care how anybody feels about it. You can fight for them. I'm against them. Why? Because they have been by far for too long taking advantage of the community that they so-called serve. Every time they get up there and run their mouth, then they get in office and they start stealing, corrupt, and everything else comes after the fact. It never gets better. God bless you. Welcome in. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I appreciate it very, very much. And we're going to get into it. And we're talking about Chicago. Right now, today, we're talking about Chicago. Because of Brandon Johnson in Chicago, once again, what's up, Carson? How you doing? What's up, C? How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. I can't pronounce that, but I'm just going to go with the 11 part. Welcome in. God bless y'all. Brandon Johnson said he don't want the help. But here's the toe ticker in that. I bet you 100% if Obama was the president and said the very same thing that Trump is saying right now, I bet you he would take the help. I bet you any amount of money that if Obama was in office and Brandon Johnson said he needed the help, let's leave the Chicago situation the very same. If Obama said you need help, and guarantee you that he will take the help and there wouldn't be no argument there. See, the problem is they don't like Trump. They don't like the fact that Trump is embarrassing them and showing how well they can take, how you can fix this problem, but they choose not to. Because I can. Obama didn't understand his job. Only thing Obama cared about was LGBTQ community. He didn't do nothing for the communities that he so-called should have. All these black Americans that voted for Obama, before he got in office, they was in a bad situation. And after he got in office, they was in the worst situation. So you make that make sense. For those that's talking about Obama, I can say what I want to say because that's what I'm doing. But again, you tell me what improved for those communities that voted for him in large. Nothing. Zero. Nothing. There is no similarity to Trump and Hitler. Hitler was the one who confiscated everybody's guns. That's what Hitler did. So he could put them in there. If Trump was trying to be like Hitler, why would he want a repercussion where everybody can have the right to keep and bear arms from state to state to state? That's not the same. That's not the same. That's not the same. That is zip. If Trump was like Hitler, which are stupid, don't even make sense. Clearly y'all don't know what Hitler did. So y'all telling me that when Jennifer Hudson's family got slaughtered, right? Okay, let's talk about it. When Jennifer Hudson's family got slaughtered and Trump found out what happened, he put her up in Trump Towers, rent-free, her and her family, to protect them. That's what Hitler would do? That's what Hitler would do. So y'all telling me when Nelson Mandela wanted to come across to America to visit, and America wouldn't pay for it, and Trump wasn't paid for it and brought him over here, that's what Hitler would do? When that black woman was about to kill herself, and Trump stopped and sat there and talked with her for a long time and talked her off of a ledge, that's what Hitler would do? So y'all stupid. Y'all talking about somebody who know what's going on around here. So y'all comparing somebody who's actually helping people to Hitler. Y'all don't even make sense. I know who y'all are. Y'all paid players. This is what y'all get paid to do. Come here and say stupid stuff. Come here and say stupid stuff. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. See, Donald, what you don't understand is that it's not getting clowned. So you take it personal. I don't take it personal. I know idiots when I see them. That's why I invite them to my channel. So for them to self-expose themselves. That's why I'm glad when they show up here. For them to self-expose themselves. They can call me all the names they want. Name calling doesn't fix problems. Name calling doesn't make solutions. That's just name calling. I've been called names all my life. That has no weight to me. They can call me clown. They can call me coon. They can call me everything they want to call me. That has zero effect on me. They coming in here and exposing themselves. That's what I'm saying. They come in here exposing themselves. They can call me this. They can call me. It don't matter to me. It never mattered to me. Because it's a beautiful thing to watch. I watch all these liberals come in here with their racist behavior, saying what they saying. It's a beautiful thing to watch. Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. Why? Because I see how stupid y'all are. Because these are the people that want all of the black and Hispanic communities to stay down right where you are. Y'all don't behave no differently. Behave like this, because this is what we told y'all to do. We don't want y'all to stand for nothing different than what y'all was raised to, what y'all was brought up in y'all communities to do. See, they looking at me like I'm a clown, which is cool. I don't have a problem with that. But see, I'm speaking on my own. Ain't nobody convincing me. I'll convince myself. And that's why my point is, y'all want everybody else to continue in that. So you have to be a real self-independent person to let all of the people that's around you all in agreement, and you're the only one not agreeing with them because you see the reality of the conditions of what these Democrats have created in our communities, and you sick of it, and you tired of it. You don't want no parts of it no more. You say, no, I'm done with that. I don't want no more parts of that. For 70 years, we've been doing that, and it has done nothing for our community. So if you want to stay there, you can stay there. You're welcome to stay there. I'm not. I'm trying something different. Because I refuse to continue on that. I refuse to stay on that subject. I'm going to do something different. Because it's insane to continue to vote Democrat and expect something different. Meanwhile, you watching your own people die on a regular basis. So anybody that have a problem with Trump helping want the death to continue on, want the crime to continue on, want the destruction to continue on. They don't want things to get better. They want them to get worse because they okay with that. The more black people and Hispanic people die in these communities, these white liberals love it. That's why they push for abortion so badly, because they want to kill and off every black and Hispanic community they can possibly do it. They want you to self-lynch. They don't want nothing but you to self-lynch. They can care less about you as a whole. That's why I'm glad when they come here. Because I'm one person amongst many, but that's not, and afraid to speak up against them. So you can say what y'all want to say about me, but every time I see abortion clinic and I see these people out there protesting, I see white liberals in black neighborhoods telling black women and black men it's okay to kill your kid. Tell me when I'm wrong. I see all of these white liberals in black neighborhood protesting for black people to keep offing their kids. But they don't come down there with financial solutions for you to financially better yourself so that you can raise these kids. Say what y'all want to say. It's the very same people that black people keep voting for that's doing the wrong to them. Then you got these other ones out there protesting. They don't want to leave the country, but they burning American flags and holding up their flags in a country that they don't want to leave. So the country is great enough that you fight to stay here, but you're not willing to wave the flag of the country you want to stay in. Then go back to if you feel loyalty to that flag, take your behind to that country and make it great. God bless everybody in here. Please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it very, very much. Really, really do. And we're going to get into it. That's why I said Brandon Johnson's an idiot. He want y'all to die in Chicago. He want the murder rate to continue on. He wants y'all to die and be destructive and be killed and keep killing each other. You think because his skin is the same color as the majority of people in Chicago, you got to be out of your mind. He wants the death. He wants the destruction. Because if you cared about people, you take all the help you can get. Here's my point to that. Let's just say you a person and you get ready to get into a fight with somebody. And you outnumbered. You by yourself and there's 5 of them. And then someone comes along and a group of men come along and get ready to help. You're not going to care who they are. They helping. You're not going to care. If you're about to get your behind handed to you and help comes along, you're not going to care. If they say they're here to help, you're not going to care. If they Republican, if they Democrat, if they black, if they white, they help. That's all you're going to care about is the fact that they are help. And what you going to do, you're going to come in, you're going to say, oh, I got help. Brandon Johnson, get some brains in your head, bro. If Trump is offering help, take the help. Fix your city. People in Chicago are dying ridiculously. And you just sitting there talking about you don't want help. You got to be out of your mind. Same thing with Philadelphia, where I'm from. If Trump said he want to help, take the help. Take the help. We need it. You need all you can get. Because these fools out on the street are acting crazy, killing each other for no reason. If you don't take the help as a politician, that means you okay with the death that's happening in your city. You 100% signed on with it. The only people that's going to have a problem with it because you out there in the streets doing the crime yourself. You out in the streets robbing, stealing, selling drugs, terrorizing your community and all that. If you okay with that, then you are a participant. Otherwise, you wouldn't be. But the hardworking citizens in these cities should not be under that type of duress on a regular basis. Real talk. I'm not going to calm down because I'm tired of seeing people die senselessly. So I'm not. And most of them happening in Democratic ran cities. So I'm not calming down. I'm not calming down until they put a stop to it. Because I'm tired of seeing people die. And a lot of those people that so-called match my skin color. So no, I'm not going to calm down. I won't calm down until the murder rate come down. No, for real. Not lying, not manipulating paperwork, not manipulating stats. For real. Then I'll calm down. Otherwise, I'm not. Because I don't want to see people dying senselessly no more. Simple as that. So they want me to calm down. I'll calm down. I'll calm down real quick. Stop letting people die like that. Simple as that. So I'm not going to calm down. I'm not okay with people just dying senselessly. I get up. I go to work. I put in work every single day. I watch people work hard day behind all their lives. And now you can't even ride down the street and stop at a light long enough without worrying about somebody jacking you for your nice vehicle that you worked hard to get. So no, I'm not going to calm down. And if it takes Trump to fix it, then let him fix it. Because he's showing all of these politicians that y'all act like rookies. How is it that they were able to do in 2 weeks what y'all couldn't do in years? Please. Y'all say I'm triggered. If you saying I'm triggered, then you okay with the fact that people dying senselessly. You okay with that? So I see somebody said I'm triggered. How am I triggered? I'm not triggered. I don't want to see people die. That's why I said Trump need to go in and do what he got to do. Because the only people that's going to hurt is criminals. It ain't going to hurt nobody else but criminals. Look at this. Fake black guy. Let me see. How you doing, Deborah? God bless you. Welcome in. Shouting do make you right if you're right. See, here's where y'all get that wrong. He said shouting don't make you right. If you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. It don't matter the tempo of your voice. So y'all hear somebody say something and y'all think, oh, that sounds great. It don't matter if I'm shouting or not. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. Whether you say it loud or whether you say it calm, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one way or the other. I can say it loud or I can say it calm. Either way, right is right, wrong is wrong. So I'm not right about the murder rate in Chicago. People ain't dying every night in Chicago and Philadelphia. That's what y'all telling me. That people ain't dying every night in Chicago and people ain't dying every night in Philadelphia. So y'all telling me I'm wrong. I'm that. Y'all telling me that Chicago don't need help. Y'all been had 2 mayors, all the murder. Y'all had Lori Lightfoot, and now y'all got Brandon Johnson. All that murdering going on, they don't need help. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong because I'm hoping that they go in and actually do it to stop all the murder rate, to slow it down. Hopefully stop it. The same way they took it. The same way that border got stopped, the same way that border got checked, it's the same thing I want in these cities because I'm tired of seeing it. When he sent in the National Guard and everybody else, just like they did in Washington, D.C., sent them in there, and for 2 weeks, nobody got murdered in Washington, D.C. Meanwhile, they was having a murder almost every single night. If you on this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Brother, appreciate it very, very much. You ain't got to like me. Just hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Real talk. I don't care what they do. That's what we pay the National Guard. And if they got to go pick up trash, pick up trash. But I'm not okay with it. I want my relatives, myself, family members, and everybody else to be able to safely travel to their community. And if that means it takes 6, 7 police officers per block to get to that level, then that's cool. The only people got a problem with that is criminals. That's it. The only people got a problem with them flooding the streets with law enforcement is criminals. Nobody else gonna have a problem with that. Somebody getting up, going to work every day, trying to get to their job safely and home safely is not gonna have a problem with them bringing in more policing. They're going to be okay with it. They're like, yes, thank you. This is what we needed. I can ride down the street with my windows down. Make it make sense. What do you mean hate being black? So you telling me being black, you have to have a certain behavior? Somebody said in the chat, said you hate being black. What did that mean? This is how stupid people sound. So you telling me that all black people, so when you say black, you mean skin color, right? So when I go to certain places and I see Indians that have a dark skin color, they supposed to act a certain way? Because you do know that the dark skin color has nothing to do with just one race of people. So if I go to a Hispanic person that's dark skinned like me, they supposed to behave a certain way? So you saying being black comes with a certain behavior. You have to act a certain way because you black. See how narrow-minded somebody is? See that narrow-mindedness? Oh, you hate being... What does what I'm saying right now has anything to do with being black? Meanwhile, most of what I said was to save black lives because most of black people live in Chicago and Philadelphia are the ones getting killed. I'm trying to save black lives, and they telling me that I hate being black. Meanwhile, on this live, I said I don't want to see people dying. Not anybody. But I specifically said black people. But they say I hate being black. See how stupid they sound? See, they know so narrow-minded, they think every black person is supposed to behave a certain way. Y'all, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. And this is where it don't make sense to me. How do y'all think why isn't everybody think black people supposed to behave and act a certain way? If you're on this live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. But y'all got to understand something. See that shirt? What it said? Ron's opinion don't matter. It's my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying my opinion is wrong. What I'm saying is, it's my opinion. I'm not saying my opinion is wrong. You said, so when you say it's funny to you because I haven't felt the oppression. Wow. So I don't know if you're talking to me when it comes to oppression, but I'm going to tell you something. I grew up poor. Poorer than poor. Extremely poor. There were days me growing up, I didn't know if I was going to eat the next day. So I know what it feels like to be broke. I was extremely broke. I know what it feels like to have your electric cut off, your gas cut off. I know what it feels like. I grew up in that. So you can't tell me about I don't know. But one thing I did not let that do was be a reason for me to not do it and try on my own. I never let that be a reason for me to not to try to do it on my own. So you're talking to the wrong person. I know exactly what it feels like to be broke. I was broken and broke as a kid. I know what that feels like. I was homeless before. So I know what that feels like. You're talking to the wrong person. Well, guess what I did not do? I didn't go out there robbing and stealing and trying to kill people. That's what I did not do. Call me a token all you want to. I earned my way all my life. Nobody has ever given me anything. Just handed it to me. I've earned it. I worked my behind off for it. Whatever I've gotten in life, I've worked for it. Real talk. From child on. I was born in a situation that I did not ask for. But I did not let that situation keep me there. Right. They calling me a token. Token for who? So when y'all say token, token for who? Token for who? Y'all don't know jack about me. Token for who? It's hilarious. Look at this. Token, token, token. Token, token, token. They have nothing else to say but token, token, token. It's hilarious. No substance, just token, token, token. They don't know nothing about me. They don't know what I've done for my community. They don't know what I fought for. They don't know nothing about me. They're just saying token, token, token. This is hilarious. God bless y'all. Welcome in. Please hit that like button. That's why I'm glad Trump did what he did. I'm glad. I hope he go in all of these cities and do the very same thing. Make it work. Stop the crime. Slow it down. Do whatever you got to do, Trump. To put a stop to it. Real talk. He said, Uncle Ben, love your rights. Here's the thing. Again, Uncle Ben. Look at what they did to all of the food. They took Aunt Jemima, the black woman off the Aunt Jemima served Uncle Ben. These are what the white liberals did because they want to erase every race out of all of the product except for white races. This is what the white liberals did. You didn't see them going. They went after the Land O'Lakes. They went after the Washington Redskins. They went after Aunt Jemima served. But why they didn't go after none of the white faces on the product? But y'all okay with that? They didn't go after no white faces on the product, but they were trying to get rid of the black faces, the Indian faces, and any face that they was that did not match white. But y'all let these white liberals trick y'all into that. And called it racist. Yeah, token, 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 token. And so you can clearly see who all works together. There's about 4 or 5 of them that's in my life right now. Donald and the other ones, they all work together. They get paid by these liberal groups to come in and on the channels like mine and try to harass me or whatever. They think I'm going to stop. See, all they doing is they motivating me to continue on the path, because when I get under somebody's skin, that's when I know I'm right. When I make you mad, that's when I know I'm right. When you pissed off at me or you feel some kind of way about what I'm saying, that means I know I'm right. They're validating what I'm saying. They think that they're trying to make themselves look bigger than what they really are. In reality, they're not. That's why right now you look at the money that the Democratic Party got to work with. They only had about $13 million. The Republican Party has by far exceeded the money that they have as a Republican group. Why? Because a lot of people are abandoning the Democratic Party. And that don't mean they turn Republican. That just means that they're abandoning the Democratic Party. They are paying more close attention to where their vote go. Real talk. And it's a beautiful thing to watch. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I love it. I love it. Yes, sir. Trump is doing an amazing job. Better than, listen, I voted for him. He's doing a better job than I even expected. Because usually I'm used to politicians, when they run for president or run for office, they say one thing, but once they get in office, all that changes. My vote for Trump, up until this point, has given me everything that I voted for. 100. Everything that I voted for as it relates to me voting for Trump, I'm getting 100. Starting day one, border closed. Day one, that border is closed. Border crossings, done. That's what I voted for. And it's happening. Economy being repaired the right way. Not faking it, not trying to pump up and stuff. No, the right way. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And guess what? They can hate all they want to. They're going down. The Democratic Party is sinking fast because they no longer have common sense anymore. They have done, the people that voted for them by far the most, they have done the worst too. The Democratic Party has treated the people that voted for them on a regular basis the worst, by far the worst. Look at where they run and look at the conditions. And these people like Donald and all these white liberals come in here, they don't want black and Hispanic people to progress. They want you to stay right where you are like you still a slave. They want you to stay oppressed. That's why they keep saying, oh, you oppressed. You oppressed. They want you to stay there. They want you to stay there. That's why they try to virtue sig like they're there to help. They're not. They want you to stay there because what they're really afraid of is you progressing and show up in their neighborhood where they live and doing better than them. That's what they don't want. They don't want you to do better than them. So when you look at these white liberals that's out there protesting for abortion, and you see these white liberals protesting for Trump because Trump is trying to better the neighborhoods, why? And listen, if Trump didn't like black people, why would he try to go in there and stop the crime? Because he's tired of people dying. But these white liberals want you to die. They want you to continue to be off and murdered and all the destruction that's around y'all. Why? So you never end up in a better situation and living next door to them. That's what they want. So they want you to continue to stay in that mentality. So they're welcome to come here all they want to. All they are is motivation. When you get haters, haters to me are motivators. When I got haters, I got motivators. And they motivate me to continue on because that tells me that I am ruffling feathers. And I'm glad about it. God is good all the time. And it's a beautiful thing to watch what I'm seeing. I love it. I love it. And like I said, Chicago needs help. Chicago needs help. Brandon Johnson don't know what he's doing. He's over his head. Chicago needs help. They need Trump to send the National Guard, whatever they got to do, to bring down that crime rate in Chicago too. And they need to go across a lot of these cities and do the same. Because if they don't, it'll never get straightened out. The worst thing that can happen to a criminal enterprise is law enforcement flooding the neighborhoods. That's not good for business. Yes, and I'm glad. I'm glad, and I thank God that Trump and ICE is doing the job they're doing. I voted. I'm getting what I voted for. I'm 100% happy with it. I'm grateful, and I'm thankful for it. This is the first time in my history that I actually see my vote doing what it actually was supposed to do. I actually got somebody in office that's doing what they actually campaigned on. Whether y'all like it or not, he's doing it. And those almost 80 million people that voted for Trump is happy because he's doing what he campaigned on. So you 10 people that's in my live keep talking about token. I know who y'all are, and y'all welcome here. But please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And keep your and make sure you keep bringing your hater behind back here. Right here. Because you're not welcome nowhere else but here. Make sure you continue to return to my channel. And make sure you always come and bring your hater self here. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get something out of this. Whether you agree with me or not. Whether you agree with me or not, you're going to get something out of this. So make sure you continue to bring your hater self over here. But make sure you haters hit the like button. Haters, hit the subscribe button. And for at least do the bare minimum. Like, subscribe. And then come in and hate. See how that works? Like, subscribe, and then come in and hate. You can hate all you want to. I'm getting what I voted for. Right now, I'm getting what I voted for. Everything that I voted for, when I voted for Trump, and I voted down Republican party lines, I'm getting what I voted for. Now, in my opinion, when you get 100% return on an investment, like a vote, you can't get no better than that. I voted, and I'm getting 100% return on my vote. You can't get no better than that. So y'all can hate all y'all want to. But at the end of the day, I'm getting 100% return on my vote. I ain't get that out of nobody. It's the same people saying the same thing. Oh, he's a token. He's a token. He's a token. It's funny. Listen, same people, token. They ain't got nothing else to say but token. What's up, Glenn? How you doing? God bless you. God bless you. It's the same people going in there and token. Listen, I'm not going to put them in timeout. I want them to keep on talking what they talking. Normally, people will go in and they put them in timeout. No, I'm not going to put them in timeout. I want them to keep coming in and talking because I want them to keep showing you how much they... Listen, if you have a problem with Trump going into these cities to help fight the crime in these cities, that means you want the destruction. That means you want the murder rate to stay. That means you want these people to continue to die. You don't care about them bettering their lives. You are a participant. You want that. So when you come here and you don't, and you saying that Jay don't want Trump help, meanwhile the people who's supposed to be doing the job, not doing the job like it's supposed to be done. That means you want them to die. It's beautiful. That's why I invite them in. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. Dirty Money, how you doing? I don't need people to agree with me. I don't need it. My thing is this. You're gonna always have ignorant people. And some of those people think I'm ignorant. That's okay. But at the end of the day, I'm getting all the results that I voted for. And you can't argue with results. Everything that I voted for in the Trump administration, I'm getting. So they can be in here, hate me all they want, get mad at me all they want. Everything that Trump campaigned on, that I voted for, I'm getting 100. You can't get a better investment on your vote than to get 100% return on your vote. So I voted to close that border. Bam. I voted to build that wall. Bam. I voted for no tax on tips. Bam. I voted for no tax on overtime. Bam. I voted for them to scale back regulations. Bam. I voted to get rid of these illegal immigrants. Bam. And the list goes on. All of these things are happening as we speak. I voted to have the Second Amendment restored back to its original state and stop these blue cities from trying to limit your ability to keep and bear arms. Bam. Being done. So you tell me, this is what I voted for. I don't care what you voted for. This is what I voted for. And right now, I'm getting 100% return on my vote. Bam. It's a beautiful thing to watch. It's not a lot of haters. It's the same people keep repeating themselves. It looked like a lot. So if you really pay attention to the name, there's about 10 of them. They keep going, recycling money. They work together. They all work together. This is what they do. That's why they come here. When they see all the people coming here, so you gotta look at it like that. You gotta look at it as this is what they paid to do. These Democrats and these liberals pay these type of people to go to channels like mine who supported Trump and his campaign to try to counter me. This is what they get paid to do. So they doing their job. You can't argue with that. They're here doing their job. It's to hate on people like me. But at the end of the day, you can't argue with facts. And the fact is, Ron's opinion don't matter. Is getting a 100% return on his vote when he voted for Trump. I don't have a Confederate flag. I got American flag, which it ain't a whole flag, but it's this. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. That's how much of a Christian. Born again, believer. That's the type of Christian I am. Just so you know. And my heart rate up? Nope. I'm normal. I'm good. He said, somebody said Gavin Newsom, Newscum 2028. Woo! So y'all okay with the job that Gavin Newsom doing in California right now? The houses burning down, him trying to scam everybody out of their piece of property. The murder rate in Los Angeles, the fires, everything that's going on in California right now. Y'all okay with that? That's cool. Like I said, say what y'all want to say. I'm getting 100% return on my vote. Glenn, thank you. Yeah, I bet you he probably is setting them fires, Rebel Beats. He probably is setting them fires. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't trust nothing with them people. Donald said I'm a token black guy. So when you say token, Donald, do you mean like what kind of token? Like a brown token? Or like a silver token or a black token? Or a brown token? Which one? Cody, how you doing? Vance for president. She said Vance for president. I'll be a token. It doesn't matter to me. Listen, Donald's a white guy. Look, I want y'all to understand something. That guy that got on there that says Donald J. Trump, he's a white guy telling me that I'm a token. He's a white guy telling me that I'm a token. A white guy telling me I'm a token. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. What's up, Timothy? How you doing? God bless you. That's hilarious. Telling me. This is what I mean about these white liberals. He's a white liberal. bona fide hardcore white liberal. He hate black people. He want black people to sit there. He want black people to be enslaved. This is what he want. He want black people to be enslaved and obey them as their master. See, because people don't realize how much of that slavery the Democrats still want. You look at the Democratic Party, they haven't changed. They still want slavery. That's why they want these illegal immigrants to come over here, so they can put them in the fields and make them work. That's what they want. They want illegal immigrants to come over here so they can pay them next to nothing to do the hard jobs. They keep saying it. I'm not saying it. That's what they said. That's what they said. So make it make sense. Democrats they haven't stopped wanting slavery. They still, every time you hear Democrats talk, what they say, who's going to clean the toilets? Who's going to cut the grass? Who's going to work the fields? Who's going to pick the cotton? You see my point? Every time you hear these Democrat politicians talk, this is exactly what comes out of their mouth. And you don't think they still want slavery. And I'm supposed to keep voting for that. But then they'll turn around in the same tongue, say, slavery was a horrible thing. Slavery, listen, I agree, it was. So why are you trying to get people to come back over here, pay them peanuts, and work fields? Why not get American workers and pay American wages to do these jobs? Why? So y'all can keep having y'all cronies make a ton of profits under the table, like y'all doing, and keep feeding y'all political party. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm the Uncle Tom, they say, or the sellout, or whatever you want to call me. Well said that all black people were brought to America illegally. Here's my point to that. For the most part, you're absolutely right. When they was bringing slaves over here, that was illegal. It was illegal at that time. It was flat out wrong. I can't change what happened. I don't like it, but I can't change it. I'm not happy with it, but I can't change it. But here's the thing. All of these people that keep talking about how bad America is, why all these other people keep trying to come over here and benefit from it? It's my point. All of these black people, all of these illegal immigrants that keep trying to come over here, if America was so bad, why are they trying to come here? Why wouldn't they stay where they at? Why wouldn't they stay where they at? I'm American. That's what I am. I'm American. So I don't want nobody coming in. Listen, for people that say that, I say the same thing. If you okay with illegal immigrants coming into the country, then take locks off your windows of your house, take locks off the doors of your home, and let any and everybody come in there and see how that play out. That's why I don't want them here, because I don't know what their intentions are, and I ain't trying to figure it out. So if you want illegal immigrants to come over here and you're okay with all that, good. Take them to your house and take care of them. Don't take my tax dollars and do all of that. I'm not worried about no other country. I stay here. I can care less. I stay in my own country. I ain't worried about what's going on in another country. That's fine what they got. If their country is great, that's great. I don't have no beef with that. Great, wonderful, all that. I'm good with that. I'm going to get my piece of the pie right here in America where I live and where I dwell. I'd be an idiot to go fight for another country and do all this to other countries when I'm right here. This is my home. And I will not let anybody tell me that it is not. Whether they hate me or don't like me, don't matter. You're not going to tell me it's not my home. You're not going to tell me it's not. I decide am I American or not. No one decide am I American or not but me. So to say that I'm a traitor, you can call me that, but I decide whether I'm American or not. No one decides that for me. Once my parents let me birth me in this country, that was the deciding factor. Now, if I'm even going to embrace that, or fight against it. Either one. And I don't do this for anybody to like or dislike me. This is my choice. Mine. Nobody else's, but my choice. Call me a traitor. Call me whatever you want to call me. But at the end of the day, I'm not going. If you're okay with people walking in your country and taking over, then you're okay with people walking in your house taking over. Same thing. You're not going to walk in my country and do what you want to do. That's why we elected the president. Get them out of here. Every single one. I don't care what level of criminal they are. They come across that border legally, get them out of here. Send them back where they want. If their country is so great, then tell them to go back to their country and make their country great. Don't come over here trying to destroy mine. Go back to your country and fix it up. I get to decide whether I'm American or not. He said they should send me back too. Send me back to where? I'm born and raised in America. My parents are born and raised in America. My grandparents born and raised in America. And I can go on and on and on. So where they going to send me back to? Look how mad they get. Ryan M says, F me clown. See that? He said, F me clown. Oh, that's funny. He said, F me clown. He said, clown behavior. See that? He cussing me out. He mad at me because I chose to be American. Because I chose to be American. They be big time mad. I don't care. I love it. Here's the thing. I'm not on their channel. I'm not going to their channel talking smack on them. Am I? Am I at their channel hating on them? If they really felt that strongly about the people that they talking about, where they at? If they really felt that strongly, go fight for your candidate. Go campaign for your candidate. I'm sorry. Your candidate don't have no substance to fight for. They don't have no real stance. They don't have a great track record. So therefore, you can't fight for them. See, the thing about it is that the reason why they hate me is because I'm getting what I voted for. I can stand on that because I'm getting what I voted for. So again, if you think your candidate is so great, you wouldn't be here. You'd be out there campaigning for your candidate. You wouldn't be here. He said, what candidate? That's what I'm saying. That Trump deranged syndrome runs deep. See that? He said, I'm a traitor. Traitor to what? You said I'm a traitor. Traitor to what? You said I'm not American. I'm a traitor. What am I a traitor to? What am I a traitor to? See, I'm telling y'all, these people that y'all see in my chat, they're the ones that get paid by these white groups, these white liberal groups, and the Democratic Party to keep going into channels like mine. That's what they get paid to do. Come to channels like mine and say the stuff that they're saying. They get paid to do this. They don't even really believe it half the stuff that's coming out their mouth. So when you see people in my chat like that, understand this is what they're paid to do. They're paid players. Those people that be out there protesting on the street, that's why when they ask them a question, they really don't have a real answer. It's because they're a paid participant. Magneto. I don't know if y'all ever watched the movie with Magneto and them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He said the pawns go first. They don't even realize that they're being used as pawns. So they out there, listen, the people that's paying them ain't out there dealing with ICE. The people ain't out there, the paying them ain't out there getting arrested and locked up. They sending the pawns out there to do it. They sending the pawns out there to do it. They got them out there protesting and doing all that stuff, getting locked up for $200. a day. $150 a day. Meanwhile, you done lost all of that in bail money. Trying to get yourself out of jail. Stupid. The pawns go first. And they using them. I know exactly who they are. And they welcome to my channel all day long. Make sure they continue to keep coming back. Because I find it to be hilarious. That's it. It's the same. Look at the same names, filtering same through. The pawns go first. They're being used. See, nobody pays me to do anything. I'm here by myself, independently. I don't get paid to have the stance. There is no group of people behind me. My stance is my stance. There is nobody coaching me. There is nobody telling me what to say. There's nobody coaching me on what to say. My stance is my stance. Simple as that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm great. If Obama loved America, he would have did the right thing by America, but he didn't. James, how you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Oh, don't get me wrong, James. There's a lot behind me, but they don't coach me. There's a whole lot behind me. They just don't coach me. But I know, believe me when I tell you, there's a whole lot that stand behind me. Bird Dog, what's up? How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Believe me when I tell you, there's a whole lot that stands behind me. But no one coaches me. When it comes to my stance, I speak independently. They don't have to agree with me. That's cool. But I'm loving it. Again, they here. I'm not there. They here. And I love it when they come here because I want them to continue to expose themselves and show you how much they don't want this country to progress in the best way. Can't sit there and tell, why wouldn't you not want to get behind making America great? We can't change what the past of America, but we definitely can make sure it never happens again. And here's the reason why I say that. If you felt as though there was a possibility of Trump being a Hitler, right? Let me tell you how idiotic these people are. If they thought for any moment Trump was going to be a dictator, I'm talking about the Democrats right now, and if they thought any moment that Trump was going to be a dictator or Hitler or any of that thing, ask yourself this one question when it comes to the Democratic Party. Why they didn't tell their voters to arm up? If they really felt that and believed that, why did not the Democratic Party tell all of their voters and the people that might be under that to prepare themselves, arm up, and do the right, and make sure y'all good just in case that happens? And I'll wait for the answer on that one. I'll wait for the answer for that one. So every Democrat out there just said Trump was going to be a dictator and Trump was going to be, all of the Hitler and all that other stuff, then me, if I thought that way, I go tell her, listen, y'all better go get y'all them weapons. Make sure y'all good. Get you a firearm. Get you guns. Make sure y'all good, because Trump's about to be a dictator and he's about to be a Hitler. But they didn't say none of that. You know what they said? We need more gun control. Meanwhile, Trump won the election. We need more gun control. You mean to tell me we need more gun control when y'all let Hitler just got in office? Didn't y'all say Hitler won? Hitler just got in office, and y'all still talking about gun control. See how idiotic they sound? And people fall for it. And they fall for it. So if y'all really believe Trump was going to be Hitler, and if y'all really believe Trump was going to be a dictator, then why didn't they tell their voters to go get the best weapons possible to defend yourself just in case he really did become one? I'll wait for the answer on that one. So if they really believed it, I'm asking the question. If they really believe Trump was going to be all of that, why didn't they tell their voters to arm up? Why didn't they go into the cities where they run and say, listen, something awful evil is coming. Y'all better make sure y'all good. Why didn't they put some fund there to make sure that their voters had some money to go get their firearms and protect themselves against so-called Hitler? Why? Because they lying to you. They didn't believe none of that. Because if I thought someone was coming to do something harm, I'm going to warn you, right? And I'm going to tell you to get yourself prepared. I'm going to tell you to prepare yourself, just in case, if I really believe that. But they don't. They don't believe none of that. They all paid actors. That's what they are. That's why everybody that campaigned for Kamala Harris was what? A paid actor. None of them believe none of the stuff that comes out their mouth. They're all paid actors. That's it. And no, he said it. And you know what? He said call him a dictator just like I said call me a coon. I don't care what you call me. I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. That's the point. He said call me whatever you want to call me. He's still going to do his job. Need I remind you, you're not even getting paid to do it, and you're doing a damn good job. I'm getting what I voted for 100%, and he ain't even getting paid for it. Chris, how you doing? God bless you. Am I going to fight to keep Trump in office? Listen, I don't, as much as I like Trump and I like the job that he's doing, when your time is up, your time is up. Simple as that. Now, I hope that he is grooming J.D. Vance and some other ones to make sure, because it's not about Trump, it's about the job that he's doing. So I don't need Trump to do the job. I need whoever's there to do the job that Trump is doing. So my point is this. When your time is up, your time is up. And I'm good with that. I just want whoever go in there, don't go in there and try to rewrite it. Take the job, learn from the person that's there already, and continue that path. That's it. It don't matter if it's another face. That's not that serious for me. Now, that's it. It don't matter if it's another face. And that's me personally. I just want what the Trump is doing. I want that same person there, even if it means it's a different face doing it. That's the only difference. So when your time is up, it's up. Now, here what I would like to see happen, I would like Trump to flip the script and say, you know what, I'll stay in as VP no matter who runs. That's where I'm at with it. I would like to see Trump say, I'll stay in as VP and I'll support whoever runs. That way I can at least be there close in as to help to advise things how it's going. That's it. That way we can still publicly see how it's going. Y'all have anything else to say other than, let me see, Epstein list? It's hilarious. But right now, I'm loving it. It's a beautiful thing. Like I said, the haters are here. Now, here's the thing. The haters are going to hate. But look how many people that are congratulating. See, I'm not looking, I see the haters, but I also see the mass amount of congratulators. That's who I look at. I don't care about the haters. They have no substance. Whatever they say is like, miss me with the bull crap. That's what I do to haters. Miss me with the bull crap. Miss me with the bull crap. Meanwhile, I'm winning. All the way across the board, my vote for Trump is winning for me. River Cat, how you doing? God bless you. You're right. Slaves don't get guns. Slaves are under guns, under the rest of a gun, to make sure they continue to keep working. Slaves don't get guns. It's beautiful. I'm happy. My president that I voted for is doing an amazing job. I have no complaints. I honestly have, listen, I have no complaints. It's a beautiful thing watching what he's doing. Because everything that I voted for, I'm getting in return. So y'all can call me Uncle Tom, call me Coon, call me Traitor, call me all the stuff that they like to do when you on the live. Meanwhile, border closed. Meanwhile, illegal crossings stopped. My investment account through the roof. No tax on tips. No tax on overtime. All of these wins. I'm like, whoa! Can't get no better than this. It could get better. He said broken promises. Not for me, it ain't. Ain't no broken promises for me. I'm having a beautiful time. But anyway, on a side note, for those that are in the live, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Also, this Sunday, as we calm down some, this Sunday, doesn't matter who you are, I'm doing a giveaway this Sunday, August the 31st. August the 31st, 12 o'clock noon, Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing a giveaway. Honestly speaking, I'm doing a giveaway. This time I'm doing a giveaway. I'm partnered up with Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare, their store, and we're doing a giveaway. So if you're here on August the 31st, Sunday, 12 Eastern Standard Time, you might get a chance to win some of their product, purchase some of their product. But it's Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. Yes, I use that product. I use that product on a regular basis. So at the end of the day, if you on this live, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. But I'm celebrating the fact that my channel has reached over 2,000 subscribers. I'm grateful and I'm thankful. I appreciate y'all coming in. I even appreciate my haters, for real, for real. If y'all don't know me by now, I appreciate the haters. I appreciate the smoke. I appreciate the smoke, and I get back to smoke. I really do. But I'm celebrating the fact that I went past 2,000 subscribers. Appreciate everybody that came in. Appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate everything that happens. And like I said, in return for that, for those that are supporting my channel, and even if you don't, if you subscribe and you live, Sunday, August the 31st, 12 o'clock noon. Come in. You might get a chance to win something. And all I ask for y'all, those that are on my live, it's not about politics that day. And that's real talk. It's not about politics. It's not about Trump. It's not about none of that stuff. It's about business. And I want to hand out some things to the people that have been supporting my channel. Or maybe you might be a newcomer. I don't know. But that particular day, August the 31st, I'm doing a giveaway celebrating me getting past 2,000 subscribers. And with that said, people will get a chance to win some product from Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. They're American-made business right here in our country. And I use that product on a regular basis. And so if y'all may be interested, y'all get the chance. But there's more going to be happening that day. We're going to do actually have where people are going to come in and talk about them using that product. And they're going to give a testimony. We don't know how the testimony is going to go because everybody's going to get a chance to talk live and tell about their experience with the product that they use. And therefore, they'll get a chance to talk about what it is. All right, whatever. But anyway, for those that may be interested. If you're not, that's cool. Move on. You know what I mean? They're American business. And if you get a chance, yeah, you don't even know what you're talking about. You have no clue. But anyway, And we're doing a giveaway that day for anybody that may be interested. August the 31st, celebrating my channel reaching past 2,000 subscribers. I'm enjoying this journey. I'm having a ball. And let the haters hate. Doesn't bother me. It's a beautiful thing. I know what the haters get paid to do. Call me what you want to call me. It's never going to stop me from doing what I'm doing. I am continuing on my path, and nothing will stop me from doing what I'm doing. And people saying that they think that if they saying, oh, 2,000 subscribers and they're making her laugh at it. How many yours, Jad? Oh, good. Maybe you got 50,000 subscribers. That's great. Keep going. Maybe you got 100,000. Whatever. See, the thing about me is I don't despise small beginnings. I'm grateful and thankful to wherever I'm at. I'm grateful and I'm thankful for wherever I'm at. If I only had 5 subscribers, I'll be thankful for that. Because you know what? Those 5 people spent time with me on my channel. So I don't care if it's one person. I don't care if it's 1,000 people. I don't care if it's 10,000 people. I'm going to always be grateful no matter what. So I don't have a problem with it being, if you think you're making fun of me because I got 2,000 subscribers, then you got the wrong person. You might be able to do that to somebody else, but not here. It don't have zero effect on me. It has zero effect on me. I don't care. I don't wear people's opinion like that. Because their opinion to me don't always is how I see myself. Matters first. Then I may consider what they're saying, but I ain't gonna wear what they're saying. And they think what they're saying actually matters. The fact that, here's a weird part, they still here. This is how weird that is. They still here talking. If they really felt so strongly, why are they not doing it on their own? Go do it. Go get your own 2,000 subscribers and do your channel. Go support your Democratic Party. Why? You ain't got to save me. I'm already saved by Jesus Christ. He's my Lord and Savior. I'm already saved. So you ain't got to save me. I gave my life to Christ. So you don't have to save me. I'm good. I'm 100% good. I have no stress. I have no depression. I'm living beautiful. My life is great. I'm living in peace. I walk with Christ. So I don't need to be saved because I'm already saved. You might not like that, but I'm good. You think I need some pizza? But anyway, with all that said, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. And regardless of what I say, anything that comes out of my mouth, it is what it is. But the most important thing that I can ever tell you in this world, by far matters the most, is giving your life to Christ. That matters more than anything. Doesn't matter what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter what's going on politically. Because one day you're going to leave this world. And you got to ask yourself, where am I going? For me, I'll be with Christ. I'll be with Christ. Question is, where you going? So it don't matter. None of this stuff matters. It really don't. We could talk this stuff all day long. But I thank God for his salvation. And I pray that you, if you don't know Christ, that you get a chance to know him and find out who he is. I pray that he hunts you down like he hunt me down and give you an opportunity to give your life to him. Because at the end of the day, that matters more than anything. This world going to end. One day, none of us are going to be here. One day, we all going to die. Then what? Then what? God's love is unwavering. That's all I'm saying. So with that said, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming on live. The likers and the haters, all together in one. Thank y'all for spending y'all time with me. Some of y'all might have wasted y'all time with me. But it's all good. Appreciate it. Luna, you sick of it. So next time I do live, just don't come back. That way you don't be sick no more. See how that works? Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. I'm out of here. Peace.